Hello everyone, Duke here with part 19 of this Prussia campaign, Napoleon Total War. And what an extremely epic battle-heavy episode we had last time. I think that's the longest episode of a Let's Play I've ever done. I think I came to an hour and a half just because of the length of the battle that we had to do. We had to face off against three French armies coming on at once, led by Saint-Cyr, Soult, and one without a general. Blucher had to do it pretty much single-handedly. I mean, the reinforcing army sent some men in. Actually, no, it didn't. No, a lot of them did come in the end. Yeah, it was extremely close at times, but Blucher got wounded. He led a decisive charge to keep us in it, but yeah, it did cause him to be wounded yet again. Poor Blucher. He has thrown his entire body and self into this war, but he will emerge a hero, I'm sure, should we prove to be victorious. Meanwhile, here in the south, I think a couple more turns of replenishment before we start marching west would be good. I'm just going to... If I hypothetically stood in Venice... Yeah, it goes right down to red. Okay. I think that's half because they haven't rebuilt the barracks, and yeah, they haven't got any good roads here. Northern Italy might not be too bad. I'm just trying to see if I can replenish a little closer to the front line. Do these include improvement? No, they don't. No, I don't think there's a fast place to replenish. It's not right. I mean, it's not like it's going to take us long to get to Torino once we are ready to go. But anyway, I think we're kind of out of the woods for now. We still got a lot of enemy armies around us, but I think they're all a bit bashed up. And I'm kind of happy to leave them like that for now because... One, I can't really chase them down with these armies, they're tired. And two, hopefully they'll just, rather than recruiting another new stack, they'll just let this one replenish. So, anyway, that's good. We took two marshals out though, two very good marshals, which was nice. But we've got more to do. The Russians are counterattacking furiously over here on the east and have taken two regions off of... White Russia, let's just say. They've taken Smolensk back, and now they've also taken Minsk. They've got quite a few armies coming this way. The call-on defence has been nothing short of abysmal, so we're probably going to have to do most of the heavy lifting here. May have to raise a new army if we have the money, but I don't think it's too much more to do now. I think the last episode, yeah, with that battle was a vast majority of what we were going to do this turn. So, what are we researching? We're researching joint stock companies, that's good, and we're researching general staff. That's all good to me. Yeah, I think we're at a point where we can end the turn. Hopefully no more armies are going to approach Blucher, otherwise... Well, actually, it's not Blucher right now, but, you know, should he reappear. I think when he reappears, Blucher might be able to carry some of these down with him. Some of these new units. I'm going to get some more cuirassiers for the armies, but yeah, I'm getting some new elite stuff. Yeah, these foot guards compared to normal infantry, they're not like outrageously better, but they're noticeably better. That reloading skill is quite... Yeah, that's the biggest jump from 54 to 80. Yeah, that's a very fast reloading skill. I'm debating if I want to have them all in one army or not. Well, how I kind of see it sometimes with this game is I almost imagine each army, you know, each general standing with a flag with his army is like a corps. Oh! Let's see what happens. That disappointed head shake. Okay, we lost that one. Yeah, you can never tell whose yours is or the enemies are, but... Oh boy, Napoleon's coming east. He's coming to avenge Soult, it seems. Not good. We'll see how we get on. Austria's gone up that way. Fortunately, we're not at war with Austria, so... clearly the Russians are better at this war thing than Courland. But yeah, what was I saying? I almost treat each, say you got a 20 stack, I treat that almost like a core. So Blucher's core will be like the central core, which has all the elite units, and it's his guard that he has over command of, and then the rest of the army's other corps commanded by Louis Ferdinand or Gneisenau when he was alive, all that kind of thing. So if you imagine all these armies, the army is all of the corps. Say you got 2 or 3 corps next to each other, they're kind of like the army. So that's kind of my way of seeing it. Sometimes I'll bugger off, will you? Great. So that's a turn of no replenishment for this army. That's annoying. Oh, no, there's no replenishment. Thanks, Spain. Thanks for that. And they've managed to get loads of replenishment. Oh, yes, of course. Yeah, the AI gets to replenish in the enemy territory. I forgot about that. So that's a bugger. Oh, no. How have they replenished, actually? How did they replenish? Because they stood here. Yeah, I think they... well, that's it. They must be able to replenish in enemy territory. It's part of very hard difficulty, I suppose. Is what it is. Alright, so we're besieged. Duel lost. He's allowed to leave the field with his life. Spy network established in Moscow. That's good. And trade gained a good spy. I should hope so. Oh, do we do a bit of sabotage? I'm going to go for it. I'm going to try and sabotage their opera. And we were caught straight away. So much for being a good spy. Okay. Right, now let's take our army. What do we want to do? Do we want to go for Minsk, or do we want to strike north and take these cities off of them? I feel like we, at the moment, might want to take back Minsk, if I'm honest. What's our spy going to tell us? What can he see? Okay, yeah, it's not too well. Yeah, we might as well try that. Well, I suppose at the same time, I mean, for goodness sake, I take that, and then it's not like they're at peace with Russia, and they can just... Hold on, I don't know, what do we go for? I'm just conscious of the fact, of course, that it's going to be winter soon. So if we are going to Gondomar... Actually, therefore, I think that means we want to take Minsk. Because winter's going to kick in, I think it's in December, and we can camp in Minsk. I think that's what we should do. If we go up this way, we're going to get bogged down. And I can't rest in allied towns or cities. I think that's a shame. I think you should be able to in this game. We could maybe try for Narva, but we would have taken attrition by them. So, I'm not going to do it. Right, let's build that up. Okay. Blucher is still not well. Okay, it looks like we're going to have to fight off this Spanish army. I might send this spy. I just want to see what the French armies are up to that went off. Here comes Napoleon. Oh, I hate how the enemy can replenish in your own settlements. Ugh, why can't we do that? So cool, but so annoying for us. Right. Got no choice. I'm amazed that they actually stood their ground, because they are outnumbered here. Oh no, they're not. We are. Ugh. Once again. Okay. It's going to be another big battle, this. But hopefully this will see the Spanish off for quite a while. What's their morale? 5. Ours is like 9, so we should be in all respects better. So let's hope so. Yeah, Alsace has proven to be a very bloody part of the map. We need Blucher and his reinforcements soon. We can't hold out forever, especially with Napoleon coming. Blucher is so far the only man in Europe to have beaten him in battle. We eagerly await his return. So I'm going to deploy like this a bit. And you guys, you're going to go more like that. Nice. And then I'm going to put 2 units in the middle. It's funny, my Fusiliers still haven't gotten much experience. Sad. Right, the enemy reinforcements are coming in. Good, they're coming in from a sensible position. That's where they are on the map. So far, this game has been pretty good in this series at spawning reinforcements where they should be. Empire can be a bit funny. Medieval 2 can be a bit funny. Empire can be egregious, actually. I've had some very strange reinforcements come in. Like, they'll be positioned on the other side to you on the map, but they'll appear behind you, and it's annoying. Which, you know, in theory, I don't have a problem with. If they just told me something like, it depends on the skill of the general. If you fight a really good general, or a general with an ability to maneuver, you know, it's got good logistics, and he figures it out, fine. But the game never tells you that, if that is true. It just tells you that reinforcements are determined by their position on the campaign map. So, for me, it's like cheating. It's breaking their own rules if they then deploy somewhere else on the map, because it means that I wasn't ready for it. Rome 2 does that as well. They can spawn in some very strange locations. Yeah, I'm sort of firing in front of us, but not. I can't target anything because everything's out of range. Let's see what they do. Right. See if we can get this block. Oh, what a lucky shot! That was very lucky. I'll take it though. Nice. I think that's him there. Splat. Yep, that's him. That's his sideways hat. Splat. Wallop, as it were. Another Keith Waddle. Ooh, got a gun left undefended there. Or do we use these guys to pretend for... Oh, no, they're out of range. Dang. What? Oh, okay. Some of them are firing at the buildings. I was curious how they didn't hit a building that first shot. But... anyway. Yeah, we're getting some very good shots into here, even though I don't think they're as lethal cannon shots when they're out of range. They are on cavalry, but on infantry I think they just stand back up again. Ooh, can't believe I missed this. Go get him! Oh, yep, they default to walking again. I think they're... yeah, they're targeting my lancers here. Might move them this way a bit. That was such a lucky shot on their general. Did I get this one or the other one? I think that's their general here, so he's still alive, whoever that is. Cool, that's one taken care of. Now for these. Dead. Nice. Down you go. Their 12-pounders have good range. Mind you, just as good as ours, really. Right. I'd like to take out that cannon, but can't get a good shot at them. Right, they're bringing in more reinforcements. Aha! Ah! They're coming into range now. Okay, they're going out of range now. We'll go with this one. Right. Just gotta be patient for a little while whilst they mill around doing their thing. Right. I'm not even going to target that. If they get close to our line, we'll easily shoot those 11 men. We're getting a lot of hits, but because it's outside of range, they're just getting back up again. So, whoa! Oh yeah, that's the general. Who threw this piece of paper at me? No one's even paying them any attention. I'm not going to throw my cavalry in because I'll just get loads of pointless friendly fire damage. Friendly charge damage. Alright, is there a way we can just like shoot them or something?
We have killed
there,
their
I've got the other one. Oh, that
was
the living general. That was a silly move. I thought they were just throwing away their general. All right then. Well, they left that undefended now too, so I might go for it. Take little bites out of our enemy here. Oh, hello. Rather. Bingo. Oh dear. Panic, panic, panic. Get out of there, guys. You're no match for the Lancers. Oh god, why are you always walking? Why can't you just run for once? Ooh. Sorry, whoever's farm that was. That's completely destroyed now. Sorry. It helps, I feel really, really bad about that. I'm trying to lead them back to my line, but if they actually are going to go the whole way or not, I don't know. Right, I'm going to start firing back this way again, so we don't hit our own men. Excellent! Those guys are dead. Let's regroup and go after those cannons again, shall we? They haven't stopped coming on yet. We'll need to fight them more. Well, nearly got a lucky shot there. Oh, nearly. Come on, you can do better than that, guys. Let's sort of go about there. Are they getting more reinforcements? I don't know. Whoa! 9 powders and they can see us from there. That's a bit unfair. Let's get some really good buffs. Unless they're firing on my cavalry. Ronaldo. Oh, imagine canister into this. I'd like to run up and just fire on them, but we're just getting so many easy kills from afar like this. I'm going to run down that crew so it actually dies. So I don't have to deal with it again. Right, that settles that then. They're definitely firing on my cavalry. So let's go back. very strange deployment going on here. Right. Are they coming on now? Yeah, good. That means we can actually have some good proper targets in a sec. At least I think they're coming on. No, maybe they're just lining up, getting themselves into position. I don't think they've got any more reinforcements coming in. I think that's all of it now. So I've just destroyed a cannon unit and they haven't got any more men in. So who are the two guys we've killed? We've killed Arredondo and we killed Iturigre. This is a very big army, so going on, taking it ourselves head on, like marching up, is quite a bad idea because they've got so much more infantry than us. I've definitely got, it feels like they've got more than 20 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, that's 20. It just looks like so much more than what we've got. Where do they fit it all in? Right. Oh, sometimes I just put the camera up to the sky because it if you're looking at the units and you fast forward, it how can I say, slows down because it's got to process everybody there. But if you don't look, then it just sort of does it off screen, and I think it speeds up a bit. But it's also hard to tell if it's going faster because there's no nothing to compare with. Oh, come on, Spain, do something. You want this city or not? Well, the good news is we've nearly taken out all their cannons. No, there goes the last one. Lucky old us. And with that, now we've really annoyed them, and they're coming on. Just what I wanted. Well, their generals are dead. Which means that their morale won't be very good. Alright, oh, that's militia. Let's fire. Let's go on a juicier target. Let's go on them. That looks like so many more men than what we have. Why are you deployed like that? Right, they're sending that general unit again. Let's redeploy this so they're a bit tidier. Right, I'm going to try and barrage that cavalry unit. Get that off the board. Not going so well. Oh, you know I had a flashback about the other day, and I really missed. So you know the internet has basically gotten rid of Flash, which is really sad. I know that happened quite a while ago now. Not like it's hot news or anything. But did anyone ever play those like Flash games on BBC, on the history page on BBC? You had this really cool one where you played as a Viking raider, and you had to like choose what kind of ship you want. You have so much money. And then you decide if you wanted a big ship, medium ship, or small ship. If you wanted to bring you had extra money for like a specialist. So did you want to bring a berserker or a navigator or a carpenter or something? And then where do you want to raid? Do you want to raid north or further along the coast? That kind of thing. And then you had to see how much money you made at the end or something. And yeah, I remember that game. There was Muck and Brass, where you played as a Victorian man trying to set up like a cotton factory or something on the water. I can't quite remember. It sounded better than it was. It was better than it sounded, rather. What other ones were there? There was one where you dressed up your gladiators and you sent them into battle. There was... yeah, there's all sorts of stuff. It was so good. There were some really fun games on there. It's a shame that's gone. I miss the old internet. I really do. The internet now is rubbish. It's like 4 websites that you go to and that's it. Remember the days when there was like... you checked all your different websites that you used to go on, you know. Not anymore. Sad. The world used to be a bigger place, as Barbosa would say. But yeah, what other games there were? There were loads. There was... oh yeah, there's one where you played the Battle of Waterloo and you had to make the decisions, and it was really good. It helped you learn about the battle. You know, you play as either Wellington or Napoleon, and it will be like, Ney has committed his cavalry. What do? Do you withdraw behind the slopes and form squares, or do you countercharge with your own cavalry? And if you made the wrong decision, i.e. the one that was made on the day, as Wellington, you lose. And Napoleon, you've got to do something different. You have to like commit the old guard or something. I can't remember. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to remember now, but you had to make decisions and stuff. It was really good. They were really cool games. I'm sure you can probably get them somewhere now, but I think you probably need like loads of third-party software. So. But if you ever find them anywhere, let me know. I'd love to play them on this channel. I'd love to just muck around with them on this channel. I'd do that now if they were still on BBC Bite Size or whatever it was, BBC History. They were great. Oh, guys, I told you to spread out. Why didn't you? There we are. I'm trying to think of what other ones there were. Oh yeah, so you had one for Waterloo, and you had one for the Battle of Hastings as well, which is good. Oh, someone out there must know the games I mean. Someone must do. I can't be the only one. I love that. I used to come home from school and like that would be my evening sometimes. I just muck around on those games. Not much has changed. Now I come home from work and I just muck around on games. These guys are so tantalisingly close to my cannons, but just outside of range. Right, are they in canister range yet? No. Oh, we're trying anyway. I forgot to turn it off. Whoopsie. Right, it's barrage. Same with you.
Glorious victories, huh?
Certainly are. Musketeer. Nice. Nice, nice. Oh, very nice. Nice. Boom. Boom. Right. Right. Ooh, we're getting a bit close. Oh. Devastating. come on. Oh, good. Look at them. They're still up for a fight, though. Right, get back in your guns. You do far more damage with those things. We might want to support them here. Let's get our cavalry up. Yeah, let's put the halt button next to the run button. What can go wrong? Right, let's get these guys up. Aha, they have spotted my maneuver. But it is too late, you see, because I will now commit. Meanwhile, you guys are going to find them. There's one stubborn militia unit, 2 generals dead, and I had to get them down to 140 men before I thought, you know what, sod this. Cool, they're off. Good. Auf Wiedersehen, as the Prussians would say. Let's press on. Just take out all these guys. Nice. Right, coming back. Just run down. Oh, they're firing backwards. That's very cool. Oh no, I think it's my shots going over the enemy. Just going to chase them down a little bit so they die properly. But I'm getting a bit of friendly fire, so yeah, they're gone. Good. Run them down. Make sure that does the same thing. Turn that round, I think. Okay. Let's try and take these guys out. Let's change the canister terms of them. Oh, for goodness sake, why do they always... They never deploy like you say to deploy. Right.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Oh, hell of a time to tell me that. Alright, let's get you out of there then. They have put in a shift, to be fair. I cannot be upset with that. I've got to be careful here. Got to fire them without firing on my own men. Good. Off you go. Stop, for I will just pick your targets. Take this unit out with a cavalry charge. Nice.
Our men are running, sir.
Ugh. This flank Did very well for Spain. But I'm just going to run it. Oh, 3rd Regiment of Foot, one of the OGs. They're off as well. Oh no, that's the same unit. I thought that was another one. They're winning. I think we just have to commit. Let's go get them. Excellent, they're off. Let's go get them. Gonna walk in so we don't get any friendly charge damage. Ooh, still getting it, but in fact we charged into our own men, so that was a complete misfire. Yeah, I didn't get any of them, so that was silly. Right, cavalry, I need you to run down the last of these cannon crews and stuff. Ooh, lads! Careful. You know what, just because they're there. I think I will press on, because I think the battle's about to end. Oh, that was end battle. Yeah, I think I'll try and finish off this cannon unit. Yeah, good. Then I'll just quickly run down this down because it's right there. Lovely jubbly. Put the velvet. No. Whew! Good result. Get out of it. Now they'll still get some replenishment, but that will let this army now have a breather. And then I'll go back on the bridge again. Which side of the bridge replenishes faster? I don't think there's much in it. Still not tempted to build up anything here. Alright, hopefully that's the last we'll see of the Spanish for a while. Can I make peace with Spain? That would be really good. Let's get really cheeky first. Let's see if I can get some tech off them as well. Nope. Okay, what about regular old peace? No, fine. Ain't gonna happen. Okay, well, that's that. How are these armies doing? Ooh, are we ready? I think we are. I think we've got... I don't want to... We don't want to delay for too long, do we? So let's get going. We'll get some replenishment on the way. So that's one way of looking at it. It's better than nothing. What I might do is maybe go there next turn, get one more turn of replenishment, and then that should be walking distance to Torino. Meanwhile in the east, what's going on? Oh no, that was this turn. We've done that already. And the more land that we give to our protectorates, that means the more income we get from them. I've got £3,000 here. I'm actually going to hang on to that. I'm not going to spend it. My Blucher's about to get a hell of a lot of reinforcements here. Hopefully he's going to turn up next turn, but I can't be sure. Right, Napoleon's coming this way, which is worrying. But at the same time, there's not much coming. And if we can get, yeah, Torino, give that to Italy, and go on Marseille, take that, that's really going to cut off reinforcements from the south. And then it will just be here. And once Blucher's here with some elite forces, we smash through this. Eventually, we can go west and deal with them. So, I'm going to end the turn. I don't think I'm missing anything. Ooh, Napoleon's going south. Maybe his plans are frustrated here. He thought Spain would finish us off. But they did not. I wonder if standing in those towns in an enemy settlement gives you replenishment. Maybe that's what's doing it. Oh yeah, real tough guy picking on a little army like that. Yeah. Yeah, I bet you feel really tough right now. Oh, how can I say no? Yeah, let's do it. So we're going to intercept this Russian army. It's going to get reinforced by the army in the city. If we win, I think the one in the army might like bugger off, and then we can just demand the surrender of the city without having to fight all the armed citizenry. Fighting a lot of battles recently with reinforcements, which makes them a heck of a lot longer. Oh, what is this? What is this? Oh, that's terrible ground. Oh dear. Ooh. Yeah, there's not a single angle that lets us see them. Yep, that's rubbish. What place to intercept?
Let's wait here where we can't see them. They won't expect that.
Damn this weather, sir. Wet powder makes misfires a certainty.
There. Oh, I've got another cannon here. Oh, you can go like that then, and then I'll spread them out a bit more. Let's go. Right, where are they coming in from? Actually, that does make sense that they are coming from there. I'm not actually too mad at that. So I'm going to deploy along, like, put these guys up on this sort of hill along here. Cavalry, you'll turn around. Like that. Artillery, yeah, you just keep an eye on the army ahead of us. At least we're right between them, so they can't join up. So that's all fine. Right, now that we're here, I'm just going to spread out a little bit. Are these Cossacks? Yeah. 3rd Lancers, another OG unit. Oh, 1st Regiment Dragoons. Yeah, these are some originals. Don't think they're going for my cannons, do you?
Swines.
They wouldn't dare, would they? I love it when I get no hits on an easy shot. Right, shall we form a square? Yeah. Oh, nice. Literally firing like 24 cannons into these guys. How am I missing? I'm going to fire right in front of them. I'm going to do what you guys say. Yeah, that was a bit better. Yeah, that was a lot better. That's how you do it. Let's get out of the square. I think those cavalry are gone. Now that we've got this hill, that's quite a good vantage point when the infantry comes up. Yep, that's working a treat. Looks like the charge of the Light Brigade, this. Nice! Now bugger off. Russian Jaegers. They stole our idea, by God. Might actually move these cavalry back a bit, because otherwise they're going to get hit by stray bullets.
Ready? Ah!
Sir! Batterie zu Befehl!
Alright, let's get ready. Oh! They won't know what hit them. Right, here comes some cavalry. Got him. Nice. Out you get. Good. Right. Goodbye. What's going on here? I think they're firing on us from afar. Swines. So I'm just going to charge into them. Those guys are off. What I might do is run them down. What the? Why is my cannons going there? Alright, everyone, I admire the zeal, but you're just going to hurt our own men. Right, Dragoons shouldn't have a problem with these Jaegers. People on this flank, we're doing alright, not too bad. Desperately misfired by a rank right now. Alright, let's get the last of these pesky wooskies. Dun 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 dun. Let's do the same over here now. Let's get ready to chase them down. Because if you can destroy this reinforcing army, I think some cavalry to get away. But if you can destroy most of it, then they're not going to get back into the town and stuff. So, unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get to them in time, which is a shame. Ah! Oh, bugger. They formed a square. Is that bad? Yes, it is. I've only got one unit here. Where's the other one gone? Oh, it's over here. Alright, well, pull back. Go get them. Right.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest a while.
I don't give a damn. Right, let's finish that unit off. Good, good. Good. Now then. That unit might survive, might not. Nope, not anymore. Good. Now let's finish these off. So this is the time when I would run units down in this game, when I feel like there's a chance to destroy an army and we don't have to fight it again. Like that. So, quick battle, close victory. Okay, bit cheeky. Yeah, cool. Yeah, it was real edgy of seat stuff, that. Wasn't quite sure we were going to make it there. Yeah, according to the AI, they had a real good chance there. Okay, so off they go. And I think that should be that town captured. So yeah, I'm going to hang on to it, and we're going to camp there for the winter. We're not going to do a Napoleon and just press on to Moscow. Hey, look who's back. Oi, oi, Savaloy. There he is. 6 stars. He's probably missing an arm and a leg now, but yeah. He's getting some good stats. It's good to have him back. Yeah, we've got all these new toys in Brandenburg to bring with him. Lovely stuff. It's not too far to go. Also has some good replenishment as well. Alright, one of my generals here just randomly got a stat increase. Not complaining. But... Right, yeah, I'm going to deploy here because, as I say, we should get some. Yes. Oh no, it's not very good replenishment, but it's not. It's better than nothing. Because if we stand there for the turn, we won't get anything, and then that's going to be that's an easy 1-turn march, and then we will take Torino and give that to Italy, and cut this trade route off. I've got quite a bit of money here. I might... Okay, building up this thing in Warsaw. I might get the similar one in Königsberg. That's empty, so let's snatch that. Command surrender. And I will absolutely peacefully occupy, because we're going to be here for a while. Because I think next month is when we... I think I will build the roads, actually. Yeah. I'm going to be here for a while. I might as well get it, because then I'm going to gift it to my ally, so then my ally can make use of them. So I'm a nice guy. And yeah, we are going to camp here until probably March. But it's good to have this, because this is a decentish city. It's better than a single building town, and very defendable. There's Kutuzov again. I'm sure we'll be seeing him soon. Cohort needs to get his act together, man. I don't know what's going on with them. Being allied with a nation is giving it the kiss of death. That is when they just lose all sense of survivorship and skill, and just mingle around. I don't think there's too much to do this turn, if I'm honest. I really don't think there is. Blucher's on his way. Yeah, but I will have some spare units, and I'm not going to get rid of these elite line. These, pretty decent line. They can be in support or something. What's the max number of generals? How do I know how many I've got? Okay, I've got 5 out of 7. There you go. The further away a force is from his nation's capital, the more expensive his commander will be in list, reflecting the logistical cost of getting him to his post. I didn't know that. Really, that explains it. And I'm guessing the other cost is like their skill, because we've got a 5-star Friedrich Emanuel Bogislav. Ooh, we got a Russian. Yeah, 1800. So yeah, it's definitely... In fact, I've had to wager, I think it's 300 per star. 400 per star. No. Okay, I think it's 300 base cost, and then 300 per star. No. It's made sense in my head. Okay, I don't think it works by stars. Okay, I will end the turn. I don't think there's anything more to do. Let's save the game. I've actually done this today. Okay. and end the turn. There goes him. Always given men to Napoleon, including himself. There's a marshal and Napoleon in that army. You know who I haven't seen? I haven't seen the Old Guard at all. I don't know if he's kept them in Paris. Bum, 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 bum. Here's something I don't know. If I made peace with Russia, would they also make peace with Courland? I think they have to, don't they? They're my protectorate. But I don't know for sure. Well, Courland's got his priorities straight and just gone trading rather than fighting. Mind you, gives them money for troops, I suppose. But yeah, go on guys, you've got all these men, do something. Alright, someone's been caught. Him. Alright, let's see if he can infiltrate. Hey, and he goes. They're recruiting, yep. And my spies reporting that they are making more men here. Here's Napoleon. Oh, maybe we can infiltrate him. Oh, not likely. Jacques Lauriston is trying Bonaparte in his heavily cavalry style army. Cuirassiers in Brandenburg. Right, it's very cold over here now, so we don't want to go sending our men just traipsing through. It's probably wiser to send reinforcements from here, just direct. Okay, if I move him out of the way quickly, can Blucher get... Yes, he can! Yes! This is a good day. Blucher is back, baby. And he's brought the cavalry with him, quite literally. So, let's go up here. And we're going to move 4 units of line out, so let's get the lowest line. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, cool. You guys were there. And then in go... Oh no, only 5, because I've got another elite unit there. So out goes them, I guess. I'm going to keep some... Do I want Fusiliers? No, you know what? I will move some Fusiliers out, actually. And I will keep... I'll move both Fusiliers out, and I will put a line back. And then I'll put these in. Yeah, it's still space for Blucher, but I'm going to replace both of these Lancer units with the elites. You'll observe, Watson, the true staying power of these. And we've got some light horse, which I will replace the dragoons with. So I'll put him there, and then Blucher and that lot will go in there. Oh, look at that charge bonus. That's full. Oh, good stuff. And those guys can't replenish now, which is a shame. But I can deploy them, say, nearby. I could give them a general. It's not actually a bad idea to give them a general, because I can build this up as another army now. So I might as well do that. Friedrich Emmanuel, you have been promoted to Commander of 3rd Corps. And you will wait here. Actually, I'll post you to Heidelberg, and there you will await further orders. But in the meantime, I'm going to get you some men. I think most of my budget right now is going to cuirassiers and things. I'll see. I'm getting near the end of this episode, so I can't make too many more decisions. I'm just going to march on to... I'm going to set up the next episode by marching Louis Ferdinand onto Torino, seeing what's there. I'm going to tiptoe up slowly. Not much, to be honest with you. We were overly cautious with all the replenishment. Oh, look at that! The 18th Regiment d'Infanterie de Ligne, the Brave. An elite unit. Ooh. Shame they're gonna die. But we've got to be quick about this because... snow. So actually, I'm not going to move this army up there because I'm worried then it wouldn't be able to make it to a settlement to stay out of the snow. So I will do this with just Louis Ferdinand, and then I'll move him to there. I'm not going to do it here because I'll just damage a building for no reason for my allies. Louis Ferdinand will have to do this on his own. He will need to move in and take Torino, which should be doable. And then, yeah, we'll gift it to Italy, or hang on to it for a sec. Either way, it depends how much we need it for replenishment. It's cut off, yeah, while we're besieging it, that's cut off trade for them. So that's nice. And, yeah, once we've done that, Marseille is in striking distance, which is a military place. And if we do that, the only place actual soldiers are going to come from is the west. And Blucher is more than ready for that now. Look at these. Oh man, it's so good. Their base level is better than like a 3 chevron line unit. It's not even close. This is good. This is really good. Oh god, I can't wait to use these. It's going to be so good. Look at these cavalry as well. It's just insane. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is special. This is good. And Napoleon's on his way. What a showdown that's going to be. And Friedrich Wilhelm is nearly ready to go again as well. So, well, do you know what? I might. How far can Blucher move? Do you reckon he'd make it to there? It just looks like there's faster replenishment next door. But I think. Oh, I don't know. Screw it. I'll keep him there. It's fine. Okay, so join me next time, guys, when we finish up mobilising for the push west. And we're going to do the fight at Torino to liberate that and give that to our northern Italian allies. And then we're going to probably, if we can mop up here, do a simultaneous strike in the south of France and mid/north of France. So don't miss any of it, guys. I will catch you in the next one. Take care.